Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Jaden. Welcome to Ming Medicine, monthly flow of March 2025. Let's talk about the March energy of this year. From March 5th to April 4th, this G-Earth with Mild Rabbit month will govern. From last month, the Tiger energy has been started as the Wood energy, and this Tiger, Rabbit, and Dragon is the small cycle of the Wood process, and it's the seasonal cycle. So in this February, this March energy is the second month of Wood cycle as the exuberance branch of the Wood. Let's look at the number. We talked about the 2025's energy, E-Wood with the snake is the wood generating fire process. But when we multiply the number, the result was 10, and 10 was the earth. And the number 10 become 1 again as the water element. Here's the reference of the numbers of the 5 element. And we talked about in this wood fire yang growing process, the nature considers the water is really important in this process, which is the seed making for the next generation. So we could say the external aspect of this year is wood yang growing process, but the internal aspect is metal water in process, which is opposite. And I put metal as well because the Sapphire snake is part of the triple combination of the metal. And let's look at this month, the Jimao. Now the wood is controlling the earth. And when we look at the number, the in earth number is 10, in wood number is 8, and 10 plus 8 is 18, which is 10 plus 8, and 10 is earth, 8 is the wood. So I translate this one as 8 wood is activated in the earth, the 10 earth. So using this earth element, in this case, the G earth on the heavenly stem, or any kind of earth, the Mild Rabbit used to use the earth energy to really jump up to the fire. And I said earth is always transitioning time. So Mild Rabbit tries to make a transition from wood to the fire through the earth. And in that process, 1 plus 9, the metal element has been involved. So there are two meanings of this metal. The first one is as same as this water meaning. The wood is growing and making a direction for the fruiting process, the fruit as a metal element. So this is the first meaning that metal appears here. And the second meaning is the wood needs structure means metal, to create a solid directional energy. So if the sprout or branch or the flower don't have the structure inside, like skeletal system, it cannot grow to the certain direction. It will be wobbling without the structure or flabby. So here the keyword will be the fruiting process and the structure to create a solid directional energy. And that's all about the March, which is set up the right direction, make a right strategy for this year. It's really important concept in this March we need to do in this March. And this is through the earth energy. So I will put the yellow color. If we multiply all the numbers, 18 plus 10 will be 28. And you know 2 and 8 is number of fire and the wood. 2 is fire, 8 is wood. And 2 plus 8, again, it will become 10. So same meaning as this year's energy through the earth. Internally, the water process is the final desire of the March 2025. And again, water means making the seed for the next generation. And to this one properly, we have to set up the right direction and make a right strategy. And to do that properly, we need metal energy to really straight up and create a structure of this year. It's a little bit complicated, but that is a very important concept of the rabbit. And the rabbit on the heavenly stem is actually the E-wood. And in the study of Woo-Yun Liu-chi, the E-wood on the heavenly stem creates the metal energy with the gunmetal. And also this is the stem combination. And the Mild Rabbit on the earthly branch creates the Yangming dry metal energy with the Yo metal rooster. So both E-wood and rabbit has been affected and has been involved by the metal energy a lot, because this time of the year or this time of the season has a really important meaning to set up the structure inside of the wood to set up the right directional energy. So in this small cycle of the wood process, this birth branch of the wood, tiger, could be described as the sprout of the wood. And if this sprout become a branch, this hardening process of the branch is the image of the Mild Rabbit. And to create this hard form to grow up to a certain direction, the metal energy has to be involved in this Mild Rabbit or the E-wood. So in this year, the E-wood generates the Sapphire snake as wood generating fire aspect. So it seems like a yang growing time a lot. But internally, there are a lot of metal-water process, means this metal process and the water process as well. Okay, compare with last month, the Earth with the tiger, there was the punishment energy, and we explained that the punishment energy is derived from 3 different directional energy of the wood, fire, and the metal. If you forget the context, please watch the previous monthly flow video of the February 2025. So there was a punishment energy because of this different directional energy, because tiger is the birth branch of the wood and snake is the birth branch of fire. And in the perspective of big cycle, tiger is the birth branch of the big cycle of fire and snake is the birth branch of the big cycle of metal. So 3 different directional energy has been involved last month, and that one created confusing moment, which is the punishment energy. And in the real world, the confusing moment of the punishment can be interpreted as, I have several choices to decide, but I don't know what should I choose. And it is very natural process. In birth branch time, we have to start something, and then in the starting moment, we have to set up which direction we have to go. If you know what skill tree is, it is important in the beginning phase, what skill to choose will direct us, will guide us to several different directions. And last month, the birth branch moment, the punishment moment, could be described as these 3, because from these 3 moments, it will branch out towards the different directions. And that one is the confusing moment, because all the directions seems to be good, and then all the directions will be somewhere unknown. So we were afraid of something to decide, because it seems like at the end of the 3 different directions, somewhat very different result will be produced. So we were confused and we didn't know what to do. We were afraid of something. But in this month, we have to set up the right direction using this metal energy. The confusing moment is somewhat over, and it's similar to set up the straight road. Then our plan as wood can reach up to the right result and outcome. It might be really funny to draw, because if we didn't use the metal element, and then let's consider the roadmap has been wobbly like that, and the road is not straight as this. So our plan as wood could be stuck in this location and then cannot go wherever outcome. So the decision making could be really important in March 2025 to make a smooth flow of our roadmap. Let's look at the relation between the earthly branches. So Mount Rabbit will have a clash with the Yo Metal Rooster. And of course, the yearly branch, the Sapphire Snake, will have a clash with the High Water Boar. And there are also the combination aspect. These are the branch combination. So Mount Rabbit create a branch combination with the Shoe Earth Dog, create a fire energy. And Sapphire Snake combine with the monkey, Sun Metal Monkey, and create the water energy. So this is the opposite direction in this water creating process of the yearly pillar. And this month, the rabbit tried to expand the yang energy through the earth to create the fire energy. And this could be described like that. The wood tries to expand to the fire through the earth, and to make that happen, the metal's structure energy should be set up for the straight, smooth, directional energy of the wood. In the perspective of big cycle, the snake is part of the triple combination of metal with the rooster and the ox, and Mount Rabbit is part of the triple combination of wood, the big cycle of wood, with the boar and the goat. So this is also opposite energy, and metal controls the wood. So yearly energy tries to control the monthly energy of the March. And here, the same thing happened. The yearly energy of the water tries to control the monthly energy of the fire. So here, somebody who has the rooster and the ox in their chart already create the triple combination of metal, and then this year might be overwhelmed by huge metal energy. And somebody who have high water boar and the way earth goat in their chart, that people create the triple combination of wood for 1 month in March and create huge wood energy. So in the case that the metal energy has been enlarged like this wood process could be a little bit overwhelmed by this metal element, so the wood can be hurt by the controlling cycle. But if the wood energy has been huge like that, and relatively the metal element is smaller, now the insult relation could be happen by the wood. In this case, structure is not properly made. In this case, maybe too much structure, so wood can't grow well. So the balance between wood and metal will be the key of this month, and actually this year. And the direction is a little bit different from last month in February. In February, the triple combination of fire energy has controlled the metal energy of the year. And this month seems like the wood energy of the month will be controlled by the yearly energy, the metal, more. So two characters of metal could be watched in this month. The Yo metal rooster will create a clash with the rabbit, and it could form a triple combination of metal with the sapphire snake and the Cho earth ox, and this metal energy will control the rabbit plus the clash. So when the Yo metal rooster comes, people should watch out if metal is dominant in your chart. And similar to when Shun metal monkey comes, the Shun metal monkey will create a branch combination with the sapphire snake, create water energy, and this monkey will create a ghost gate with the rabbit, which disturbs wood process, wood growing process. And we can see the relation in the hidden stems of monkeys and rabbit. In hidden stem, the gong metal and E wood create a combination and create a metal energy, which means this wood energy will be disappeared or restricted by the metal. So this month, what we have to consider will be the wood grows properly or it's too much restricted by the metal a lot. And if the metal is really dominant and the wood is weak in your chart, please watch out this monkey and the rooster. Okay, from the second week, on March 5th, there was clash with rabbit. And if there was Cho earth ox in your chart, the triple combination of metal could be formed and there could be increased metal element. The Thursday, the 6th, could be a very interesting day because the both heavenly stem and earthly branch will create a combination with the monthly pillar Jimao, create a fire and earth energy. This will be not very strong fire and earth, but try to recover the yang energy and try to set up the direction in this in time. In time means this metal water days in this week will be the really good day to plan for the whole month to set up the right direction. And somebody whose Yongshin is fire, this day will be a really good day. From March 7th, the in process will begin. This high water boar on 7th will have a clash with the snake in the yearly pillar. Yang will be diminished. And this will be the day that we have to go back to the plan again, which means the water generating the wood process. But if you have a goat in your chart, this day will form triple combination of the wood, which increases the wood energy a lot. In the third week of the March, we'll start from the ox, and then we'll experience 3 days of small cycle of wood, 3 days of small cycle of fire. So basically, third week will be the yang recovering week. But on Sunday, 9th, if you have the rooster in your chart, this will form the triple combination of metal. And the fire on the heavenly stem will be diminished a lot. Just the pillar, Dingcho, indicates the weakened fire because the fire is on the January, so it's a very weak fire. But people will have the desire of the fire very strongly because it's weak. And from 10th, there will be 3 days of wood recovering time and 3 days of fire recovering time. But in this yang recovering time, the Wednesday and Thursday, 12th and 13th, this Gongcheon pillar and Shinsu will be 2 strong metal days. So this time is good for structure making, which means decision making actually. You have to decide something in these 2 days. And any other, the metal dominant day could be the decision making days. But if the metal is too much, like triple combination of metal like that, your decision making could be too much rigid or somewhat narrow-minded and somewhat closed-minded and very stubborn. And it could be too much strict and then make a wrong decision. But in this yang growing period, these strong 2 metal days could be make a balance to set up the right directional energy. So I'll say try not to be strict and stubborn. That's the key. In 4th week, 16th and 17th, the Sunday and Monday will be somewhat challenging for the wood because the monkey energy create a ghost gate with the rabbit and create branch combination with snake, which means diminish the fire energy because it will create the water. And the rooster will create a clash with the rabbit on the monthly pillar. And again, with this ox character, it will create a triple combination of metal with the sapphire snake as well. And you can see the basic relation between heavenly stem and earthly branch on both day will be metal controlling the wood. So after this yang growing period, the metal will control the wood again. So it is important to make a good balance between yin and yang, because for someone whose Yongshin is wood and fire might feel they are supported in these 6 days, except these 2 days. So they could misunderstand they can control the metal or water because yang has been recovered for 6 days or 4 days, tiger, rabbit, and horse and goat. So they can be confident in their strength. Seems like they have been stronger by the wood fire process. So recklessly, they can do something with their yang energy. And then suddenly, after that, the metal will control again strongly. So if you trust your power in third week too much, in the beginning of the fourth week, these 2 days will judge you or do some kind of counterattack. So we have to be a little more moderate and humble with our grown power in third week. On Tuesday, it is also yang recovering time. So after yang has been damaged by the metal, there's always yang recovering time. And dog will have a branch combination with the rabbit, creating little fire energy. So fire will be a little bit recovered on Tuesday 18th. And Wednesday 19th, this boar will have a clash with the snake. Again, yang will be diminished. And then we have to go back to the plan again. I'll say initial plan. And of course, if there's a goat, this boar, goat, and rabbit will create a triple combination of the wood. Create great amount of wood energy. And from Wednesday to Friday, it is the in water time, the boar, rat, and the ox. So yang will be diminished throughout these 3 days. Yin will be increased. And from Saturday 22nd, the wood recovering time will begin again. And fire will be recovered until the 5th week, Thursday on 27th. And I want to watch on 22nd and 23rd. It is similar as the 16th and 17th metal controls the wood image, but it's opposite. Now 22nd and 23rd, heavenly stem metal tries to control the earthly branch wood, but you know, earthly branch is always stronger. So metal tries to control the wood. That image is same on 22nd and 23rd. The metal tries to control the wood, but wood is growing and recovering from the 22nd. So metal tries to govern the wood, but wood is recovering. And same thing happened on 23rd, but wood will be recovered. And after the yang recovering time, now the yin time will begin again. The 28th will have a ghost gate with the rabbit. 29th will have a clash with the rabbit. So similar thing happened. As I said, in third week, this wood and fire recovering process could make us misunderstand. They can control the metal and water because yang has been recovered. And same thing happened in here. Could make us misunderstand they can control the metal or water because yang has been recovered. Sure, the yang has been recovered a lot in these 6 days, but in reality, the metal days will begin, and then this one will create a ghost gate with the rabbit. This one will have the clash with the rabbit. And then on the heavenly stem, the fire will govern. So fire tries to govern the metal. Fire think they can control the metal, but in reality, actually, they will make a damage on the wood, which is the mother of the fire. So now yin is recovering from the 28th of Friday. And the last week, the Sunday 30th, this huge earth will come and make a branch combination with the rabbit on the monthly branch of the March, create a little bit amount of fire. So you can see after yin has been recovered, now the yang has been recovered a little bit, and then go to the yin process as well. And then after that, yang will be recovered. So repeat and repeat, yin and yang, yin and yang. Oh, I forgot to mention if there is a true earth ox, this Saturday 29th will create a triple combination of metal. Okay, so from Monday 31st to Wednesday, April 2nd, the 3 days of water. And on Monday, there will be clash with the snake. But if you have a goat, there will be triple combination of wood. So these 3 days will be, again, the water recovering time. And at the same time, planning again, go back to the plan and rethink about your original plan. And from Thursday 3rd, the wood recovering time will begin again through the 4th. And then actually starting from the April 4th, the new month will begin. So we will continue from the April 4th next month. It is a lot complicated, but we could understand the how yin and yang take the turns recovering and attacking, damaging and supporting each other while maintaining a balance. And then this study of Batsa is all about that. And when I'm gaining the power, do not be too much confident and then ignore others. and don't recklessly do something or say something and hurt other people, because there will be, anyway, the revenging moment from others. So we always have to ground ourselves and maintain a moderation while we do something or say something. Okay, that was the monthly flow of March 2025. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you in April. Thank you. This was Dr. Jaden. See you later. Bye.